Be open to feedback. There are a lot of writers who, I get it, they're protective and that's a very natural instinct, but you definitely want to take notes, especially from an editor, but also from other people along the way who are just trying to help you, get to a good place with your draft. I would say definitely be receptive. And by the way, if a note isn't necessarily something you agree with, that doesn't still mean that there isn't like a note behind the note. It doesn't mean that there isn't still an issue there that you maybe need to figure out and address. So I would say don't be defensive, be open to feedback, and then put a problem-solving mindset on it. Don't take the feedback personally. Instead of that, just think about it like, okay, there's an issue here, I'm gonna solve it because I'm a professional writer. Like that's just how to see it, instead of making it personal. And then I say that, and then of course I take notes personally. So.
How do we get unstuck? So simple things like giving yourself a break from the screen, reading books, researching locations, or just going for a walk can make such a big difference, especially if you're in that point where you don't know which direction the story is going, or you've looked at the page too many times. Just coming at it from not looking at the screen, looking at books, researching locations, like I've said there, whatever it is to maybe get you away, but still be thinking about the story. Talking to other writers, or in most of your cases a writing coach, because you have that at your disposal, about your story and why you think you're stuck. I think that's so important, because that's not something I had when I started. And now as I've developed as a writer and I've got a bit more of a writing community, and you've got a great writing community here at the Novelry, I've been able to say, oh, actually, I'm really stuck with this at the moment. And just talking about it, not even looking for solutions, but just being able to express that can really help you organise your own thoughts and why you're getting stuck. But particularly talking to a writing coach can be really helpful for that, because we have a bit of a distance from your story, and we've seen this happen with different writers over a long period of time. So we can kind of think about what exactly is it that's getting you stuck, and how's the best approach to get you unstuck.
Even an unlikable character, if you're elevating them to a point of view character, they should be entertaining, or there should be, something compelling about that character. And if there truly is not something compelling about that character, then they probably shouldn't be a point of view character. Because really this is about information, right? Like each character, the point of view characters is like drip feeding information to the reader. And I think that's, as we talked about at the very beginning, Gina, that's where writers often get into trouble, because they'll just be like, oh, I can't get this information in any other way, I'm going to switch to a different point of view character. And that is not the reason to switch point of views.